Good morning. There's my scissors. I found them. Found my scissors. That's the good news. Good morning. Oh, that is not the page I want to be on. Get rid of that. And that. I had the weirdest night last night, you guys. Okay, are we there? We are there. I'm in jammies, it's true. Let's get the link out. Wait. Okay. Good morning, Susan and Ellen and Jewel. Welcome, welcome, you guys. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. It is Wednesday, which is trash day here. I have 3 more of these books I want to make. They're just so much fun. Didn't I cut out a fox or something to use on this yesterday? I did. I cut her out. She's going to go right there. I want to make a few more of these. I don't even know why, but they're just so cute. I fixed the inside and the back inside. They're so cute. Well, 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 here we are. Thank you. My kitchen is lovely. I will have to agree with you. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're good. All right. Let's just start, okay? I had the weirdest night last night. It was not that cold in my house because we had a fire going all day, but all of a sudden I got chills. So I went to bed with as many covers as humanly possible and the thickest nightgown I could find and socks. And then I got hot as like crazy hot. And then I felt nauseous, and then I felt dizzy, and I'm feeling pretty okay this morning. So I don't know if it was from the medicines that they have me on or what is the deal. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, let's do some shameless plugs. Good morning. Hi, Joan and Arlene and Shari and Dieta. Shameless plugs. Same as always. Shameless plug for creatorofcuteness.com. It's where you can find all the good stuff at creatorofcuteness.com. Go look. And for those of you guys who are having a hard time finding the Card Makers series classes, they're going to be in the store under cards. So there are different places on my website. Let me see if I can just show you. Maybe I can. So when you go to the website, it looks like this, right? Oh, someday I'm going to do that Polaroid pictures class sooner than later. So you go right here where it says store, my store. That's where you shop. Maybe it should say shop. Then there are backgrounds, which are super cool. Books, which I have authored. Calendars, which I have created. Cards, that's where the card making is. And there, right here, is the Card Maker series. Right there. And so many pictures of cute cards. If you click on them, they get bigger and then you can see them better. And then, let's see, go back to my store. Then there's Collage Elements, Cuteness Cameo, which is leaving, fabric, which I don't think I have any more of. Forever classes, which are the older classes. Freebies, which are always good. Gift certificate, always good. Handmade watercolors. Journal elements, which are like collage elements, but more for journaling. Facebook Live classes. Paper packs, which I don't have any of right now. Retreats, which I don't have any of right now. Washi tape, which I don't have any of right now. And the wood shop, which I don't think there is any wood currently. But, you know, every now and then we do those things. So we keep it alive. We keep it alive. So it's pretty easy to understand. You just have to think, okay, where would the Card Maker series be? Maybe under cards? That's a clever idea. So it's a possibility. Check it out. All right. Journal Play Day is this Saturday. This Saturday. Oh, Arlene says, I enjoyed the live card class yesterday. Was there but didn't say anything because you were on a roll. I was on a roll. And the only thing I forgot to share was this, and it finally dried. So pretty, right? Can you see the glitter? I wish glitter came out better in a camera. It just looks like, it looks like poop. Anyway, Journal Play Day is this Saturday. You guys, we're doing the December version of Journal Play Day. This is November. Where is Christmas? Oh, maybe it's here. That's a new collage element. It's not part of Journal Play Day, but it coordinates very nicely with this one, which is part of Journal Play Day. Same. Journaling blocks, which is part of Journal Play Day. You get the journaling blocks. You get the candy cane stripe. You get the Halle Berry, and then you get the cool backgroundy book pages, which I love this page so much. And they all coordinate really well. And then you can bring in other collage elements if you so want to buy them, or possibly you have bought them before, like this one, which is the newest one, Holiday Kids and Cardinals. There are also wonky houses that you could color for Christmas. There are Christmas trees, Christmas angels. There's a nativity set. I think I did a nativity set. Pretty sure. So that is Journal Play Day. It's coming up this Saturday. Wait, is it next Saturday? Hold up. Oh my gosh, it is not this Saturday. Oh, I'm so happy I have another week to get planned. It's next Saturday, the 29th. This Friday is the book club, the Creative Book Club. That's this Friday. And we're doing this book from Julie Nutting called Collage Couture. And then I have to pick a book for December. And I kind of want to do my coloring book, but I don't know yet. I always feel bad when I choose my own books, but since it's the last one in the series, I think it could be kind of fun. And if you want to sign up for Journal Play Day, you still can. It's under Facebook Live classes. If you want to sign up for the Creative Book Club, you still can. It's the 7th session. These are all the dates. Crazy amounts of dates. Let's see. Where are we? November 21st. Yeah, that's this weekend. We review a new book each month, and then we play in that book. So, like, for example, like, let's say we wanted to make this, which we are not going to make this, but we get inspired by what's here in the book. So we're going to be inspired by what's in this book, and also from 1.5 million viewers of Julie Nutting's work, who have done some amazing Christmas stuff, and I think we're going to do a Christmas thing. I'm kind of really into Christmas right now. It's kind of weird. So that's book club, and that is this Friday. And then there is this, and there is the empty page, and I have not decided what to do yet. I had big plans for next year until I got sick. Oh no, Donna has a viral infection in her gut and her right ear. Ugh, I get it, sister friend. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's a good idea, Diana. I still really want to do this, but it's hard to commit for 12 months when I'm still supposed to rest. But sewing isn't a big deal, right? I wish I could figure out a way to hook up my camera to take a picture of me sitting on the sofa or sitting in my bed, because that's where I do my best creating, you know? So stay tuned, because this still may happen. The idea for this was I was going to teach you a little bit of embroidery, but we were going to make a journaling pouch, a little book, so many cute, fun little things, you know? So excited. So I'll decide. This was yesterday's page. We did the artist page. Am I down far enough? We did the artist page, which came out, you know what? The colors don't show as good on the camera as they do in person, but it came out really cute. So this is me in my Lori Jo Designs Holiday Reindeer sweatshirt, and I sent it to my friend Lori Jo, and she goes, "Did you buy the one with the really big reindeer or with the 3 reindeer?" And I wrote her back, I said, "No, I got the 3 reindeer, but my hair is in the way here. I couldn't draw 3 reindeer." She was looking for it to be exact, and I don't do exact of anything. All right, then I decided to put my lace page over here. I'm going to finish this later, not today. But what I had a lot of fun with was taking the pattern off of this lace and kind of emulating the flowers. Can you see that here? I drew the flowers from the lace, and it came out really cute. And I kind of think I'm just going to leave it like this and write the lace quote in here. I really like it. I really like these weird flowers. I may have to draw them again. All right, so we're turning the page. You guys, I don't have very many pages left here. In fact, I have 2 pages left here. So we may have to do some flip outs and some pockets and some stuff to finish this book. We're going to put this here. So what I really want to do, let's go back here. I never finished that one. That was during sickness time. I really want to do, where is it? This one. So I think I am going to do this. Although I'm going to do it in fall colors, not rainbow colors. So greens and browns and oranges. Diana says, "I'm very excited for the empty page class. I would love to do the sewing class." Wait, what? "I would love to do the sewing class, but don't want to do it now. If you still want to do it in 6 months, begin it in June." Well, that's a bright idea, Diana. Halfway through the year? All right. So I want to do these trees, so we're going to paint some trees. You know why? Because it's a nature theme. What's our quote today? Not as excited about the quote as the fact that it's just nature. Nature, study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you. Frank Lloyd Wright. Well, I mean, that's a pretty good quote, Frank. Trying to get the light so that we don't have a... All right, so I'm going to do browns and greens and oranges. No blues or purples. And a couple of you asked how I painted these trees, so here it is. Here's a painting session for you all. I'm going to start with browns, I think. And all you need is a paintbrush. That is a watercolor paintbrush and some clean water. You can see how clean my water is. It's not clean at all, but it's okay. And I'm going to go with some brown. And I'm going to paint. They're just little fleck things. If I had more paint and less water, you could see. Do you see they're just kind of little flecks that we're painting in there? I'll get my hand out of the way. And the bigger your tree is, the more flecks you're going to put in here. Now I'm going to go to a different color brown. Welcome to Happy Little Trees with Lindsay Ostrom. That's the same color, Linz. Because I like them kind of ombre. What do you say? Ombre-y? Ombre-y? And the reason I wanted to do this, well, not only because I wanted to just paint some trees, but because my tree out front has changed colors. And I missed it because I was in the house. You see how these are little flecks? Are you guys catching it? Are you catching it? Oh, Cindy says the stitching class could be quarterly. Now there's a thought, Cindy. Smarty Petunia. I don't like any of that down there, so let's get a little more water, kind of blend it. All right, I think I'm down far enough. What do you say? So then we can do two things. Could you find a longer brush? This is from A Case for Making in San Francisco. We can do two things. We can leave it wet or we can dry it. Our choice. I'm going to go to a light brown and we're going to do a smaller tree. And it's going to kind of run into that other tree. I'm using several light browns here. But they all seem to be the same color, brown. And I'm just running into this tree. So, you know, trees don't stop. They do run into each other, you know. This is my favorite thing I've done this season, I guess I could say. So today is cardiologist day. That sounds like not much fun. And yesterday they called to confirm my appointment, and the lady goes, "Hello, this is Dr. Hempfield's nurse for the pacemaker group." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "I don't think I need a pacemaker." And she's like, "Oh, no, sorry, excuse me. I was calling for somebody else that has a pacemaker, and we're trying to get your appointment changed for them because the pacemaker rep is coming in." And I'm like, oh my God, why didn't you start with that? I was scared. I thought they were putting me up for a pacemaker and nobody had told me yet. You know? Oh, that one's really pretty, right? So yeah, I just go in for a check today with the cardiologist. I think I'm fine. I mean, I do think I have the myocarditis, which is just going to take a while. Like last night was a bad night. But I did wake up this morning and feel okay, so that was good. But I don't think I have heart issues, major ones, or anything. God, look how pretty those colors are together. I mean, come on. So pretty together. Are you guys trying these trees? You could do it with a pencil. I don't think it would work as well. I do think watercolor. And look at, we kind of hid that yellowy one because this giant orange flame tree got really giant. All right, now we're going to a pinky kind of color. Go right about there. And you always kind of start with a triangle, or you can start with a straight line. You see how that is? Do you see? Do you see? Am I down far enough? Should I go further down? Carmen says, you're not a doctor. I'm not, but I play one on TV. Last night, my husband and I finished The Diplomat, and now we need something else to watch. See, this one's got a lot more airy space in it. You can leave air space in your trees. They don't have to be totally flecked. You know? These are all basically the same pinks, apparently. I thought they were somewhere darker, but I guess not. That's a different pink. More of a bright pink. Yeah, we love The Diplomat also. I just didn't like how it ended, and now I have to wait another 20 years. These actors need to step up their game. Is anybody else excited for Wicked? Because I watched it for the first time last week, and now I'm excited. Well, those are really pretty. They're a little crooked. I'm going to have to go up a bit. Anyway. So see, they're going kind of at a downhill slide here. Oh, I want to watch The Beast in Me next. I love Claire Danes. We're going into the green trees. We're going to do a lot of greens. Who says they're oh, Joan's going with a bunch of girlfriends. That's so fun. Carmen, we should get our girlfriends together and go see Wicked. I made my husband watch it. He wasn't really excited about it. I told him he had to watch it if he wanted to go with me to the movies, and he loves going to the movies. So he powered through, I think, whilst playing on his phone. He doesn't ever watch TV completely. He watches TV while he's on his phone. Yeah, I watched it twice this week. The first one. You know. I have so many questions still, but I don't want to ask them here because if you haven't seen it, you know, I don't want it to be questions that will confuse you. Look how pretty that green is. Several greens in there. I love it. Oh, Joan says they're going to get to go to lunch beforehand. I don't know. My girlfriend's group is diminishing. I love this straight, how this one goes straight up. I do love that. Like this week, we're supposed to get together to go to lunch. And I don't want to get together to go to lunch. I want to get together to be creative and work in our journals and sit around in kibitz, you know? Do you know kibitz? Kibitz. Kibitz is a word for gossiping, basically. That's kibitz. Carmen, no, you're in the group. You just haven't gone. You just go to the Facebook group page, Carmen. Go to our messenger part and see we're going to Toffanelli's. Ugh, not interested. I was going to have it at my house, but I'm not quite there yet. So next time, in December, we will have it in my house, at my house. But Joy planned this one, Carmen. You read it all, and you didn't see the part about, it's under Crafternoon Bitches, Carmen. You're part of that group. It's there. Toffanelli's is there. We did not kick you out of the group. Jeez Louise. Look how pretty these greens are. Man, aren't they pretty? Look at that. It's so dark. And I love how it's on top of the other tree. Okay. I think we'll go back to yellow a little bit. Guys seem to... I love crime movies. I watched Billy Bob Thornton in Landman. I mean, is that not the best show ever? And guess who's in it this time? My boyfriend. My boyfriend is coming in, not Dwayne Johnson. Although he is my boyfriend, but he's not in this show. Oh yeah, Toffanelli's is a really good restaurant, but I'm so tired of eating out, you guys. You know? Because what we're doing with our kitchen... I haven't had... Last night was my first meal, and it wasn't even anything I really cooked. I was messing with the oven and getting it ready to go. So I had a frozen pot pie. So I made a frozen pot pie. Big pot pie. Like a fancy one from when we were on vacation this summer. It was so good. I know I said I wasn't going, but now I think I am going. Anywho. Yeah, I have book club in the morning, Carmen, so then I have to go later. I won't be there early. Anyway, we bought a pot pie that was like $1 million at the coast when we were at the coast. And it was so good. Last night we made it. And you have to, my daughter messaged me. She goes, Mom, you do realize that you can't make anything until you prime your oven and get it all, so that all the nasty stuff is out. And I'm like, I know. It's not my first oven. It is my first new oven, actually. Because my old oven, where we lived in Southern California, was from the 20s. And then this oven was from, God only knows how old it was. It was old. Man, do I love drawing these trees. Did you guys try them? Has anybody tried these? Please try them. They're super simple. Do you see the little fleck marks I'm making? That's all it is fleck marks. All it is. I know you can do it. I know you can. We're going to go yellow here. This is the yellow one kind of was more brown. Oops. Carmen says she's done these before. I must have seen this on Instagram or something, right? I mean, I'm not the one that invented these trees. Sure of that. What size brush am I using? It is a 8. But you could use whatever you have. You don't have to use an 8. You know? You could use a smaller one or a bigger one. This just gets the job done quicker. Debbie says, well, there's something to be said for fleck marks. I love fleck marks. It's a fleck mark kind of day. Did you know that William Shatner and Neil deGrasse, why can't I think of his name? Neil deGrasse, the Cosmos guy, the guy who replaced Carl Sagan when he kind of fell out of favor and died, and then now is just in the universe somewhere. Neil, what's his name? Anyway, they were on a cruise together a couple of years ago, and they became buddies on this fancy rich people cruise. And as they became buddies, they decided that they had a lot to talk about. And so the captain of the ship asked them if they would do, like, after dinner, have a little meet and greet, kind of, talk about stuff. And so they did. And now they do Neil Tyson, deGrasse, right? deGrasse Tyson. Anyway, so now they do live performances all over the place. And did you know what? William Shatner is a pretty smart guy. I did not know this. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Thank you, Cindy. Jeez Louise, that took a lot out of me. Anyway, they do these live performances where they just sit on the stage and talk. And it's very interesting to listen to them. I live this weekend after they were on CBS Sunday Morning together. And it was kind of interesting. All right, let's bring the camera up so you can see the whole thing. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. So now I want to dry it so I don't put my hand through anything. Yeah, I didn't realize that Neil... I'm back. Am I back? Jeez, the internet did go out. But I'm back. All I said was, I didn't realize that Captain Kirk was as smart as he was. I didn't know he had stuff that was interesting to talk about. And he does. And I was very impressed. All right. Let's do this. If I can find a blue here. kind of purple. That's black. Oh no, I'm going to have to go with watercolors. We're going to flip the book. Denise says, I cut William's hair back in the day. What? Could you tell us that story, please, Denise? I'll just sit here and be quiet. That's amazing. You cut his hair, like, were you a hair cutter to the stars, or what's the deal? But she said, yes, he's very smart and funny. Well, I know he's funny, because he's just silly William Shatner. All right. Not sure I should do this, but I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to get some darky blues. Oh, that is like a purpley blue. I'm going to add another blue into it. I sent my husband the funniest video yesterday of a guy taking the trash out, and he was being really loud about it. And he said, I'm being really loud about taking the trash out so my wife knows that I actually do something during the day besides just sit around. So I sent it to my husband, and I asked him last night, I'm like, did you see that video I sent you? And he's like, yeah, what of it? And I went, I'm not the only one that thinks that you guys don't do anything during the day. You just sit and do nothing. I mean, the guy was like throwing bags around and stuff. It was pretty funny. Oh, I want really dark blue. Having a hard time finding a really... Oh, there we go. I do like the purpley blues in there. This one's super cool. You did Lieutenant Uhura's nails? The girl who had the nail shop next to me when I had my store, her name was Sonia Elena. And she did Dolly Parton's nails. That's how Dolly Parton shopped in my store. Because one time, Dolly Parton had to come to her rather than her going to Dolly Parton. And, yeah, so she came and shopped in my store. And then from then on, she would just send her whatever to the store, whoever it is, you know, some flunky. But, yeah, that's how that happened. Denise says, when I had my hair salon, my friend worked at the Aveda Center. They came to do a show, and I got to privately take care of them. They had so much appreciated having quiet time and not being bombarded by everybody who wanted an autograph. That makes sense. Sounds amazing. Rick Springfield loved when he came into my store and shopped for cards that I didn't bother him. I just let him read the cards and laugh, and then buy his cards. And then he asked me on a date. And I said, no. You know. Those were the days, my friends, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh, yes, those were the days. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. My dad used to play that song all the time in the car when we were driving. That's why I know all the words to it. I don't know why he liked it so much, but he did. Always around this time of year I start missing my parents, my parental units. Don't you? I mean, I don't know if you do or not, but I don't want any more purple. I want blue. Give me blue. That's purple. That's blue. It's tricky to get in here with the tree branches. La 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 la. That's very dark. Got much darker over here than it did over here. Did anybody see Jimmy Fallon and Ariana Grande doing duets yesterday? It was so cute. It's even cuter because he's not the best singer, but he just kept going and she was killing it. I mean, she did so good, but she's Ariana Grande, so. Denise says, between having a hair salon and being a biker, I rubbed elbows with a lot of famous people. So much fun. And they are just people being treated that way. Nice. Good for you, Denise. Oh, kind of blew it right in there. But it's okay. There's some dark. Gotta get that purple back a little. Almost done here with our Aurora Borealis sky. Crazy sky. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. What the heck is this down here? How did you get there? And why? Okay, well, one of my things that I did on another page that I really liked was I got almost white blue and I made snow drifting, kind of. It's almost totally water, but you can see just a little bit of color. Like right there, there's a lot of color. Now we got to get that polka dot out of there. There we go. Hidden polka dot. I know you guys can barely see these because they're, honest to goodness, almost white. La 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 la. Okay. That's it. Except for our quote. But here's what's got to happen. Hang on. Can you see it all? I really like it. These might be my new favorite things to just relax and paint. So we have to decide if our quote's going to go at the top. I think it's going to go at the bottom. So that means I need to dry the bottom. Somebody asked me what size this book was earlier. I'm sorry. I was blabbing. This is a Dylusions book that is 8 by 8, or 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. It's somewhere in there. It's somewhere around there. Let's get this all. It came out really pretty. I like the colors a lot. I probably should have done more browns, because everything here is dying. All right. So we have our quote. Let's get a pen. Donna says, I was looking at paper dolls on the internet and guess what came up? Flat Fanny. Oh my gosh, she's been a long time gone. I miss her. All right, so we're going to write just here at the bottom in these snowbanks. Study nature. So it's going to kind of swirl with the snowbanks. I'm not happy with any of these letters so far. Must not be a lettering day. It's a good thing I have a doctor's appointment. Some days you got it, some days you don't. Study nature. Love nature. Gonna go bigger here. Kind of going in with the snow drifts that I painted, which I know you guys can't see very well, but I'll hold it up in a minute. And when I take a picture of it, you'll be able to see it better. Study nature. Oh, where is it? Stay close to nature. It will never fail you. That's a much better S. Can you hear my husband talking? He's talking so loud. Must be his brother. Stay close to nature. It will never fail you. I do love Frank Lloyd Wright, so I figured this quote had to go in rather than finding another one. Stay close to nature, period. It will never fail you. Okay. Eyes are such ugly letters. So boring. I have nothing to say, you guys. I also don't want to mess up, so I don't want to talk. Oh, that is really pretty, that F. I don't want any of this thickened up. I just want it kind of straight like that with a heart, of course. And we're going to write Frank Lloyd Wright down here. Why does Lloyd have two L's? Well, how do we spell his last name? W-R-I-G-H-T. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. I don't think I want any other color in it because there's a lot of color there. The only thing I do want, and I'm going to try it, and I'm probably going to be mad at myself, are some stars. I'm going to take a tiny bit of acrylic. My water is very dirty, so it's not going to work real well. Oh, maybe I could try this, actually. So there's acrylic. I have these little things. Oh, that's going to take forever. Let's try the littler one. The littler one is going to really take forever. Let's try a bigger one. I bought these in lots of sizes. They go all the way up to like that size. But I can't find... Huh. This is a big one. Not getting them very nice dots. Let's try the other side. Now I have to wash these. They sell these for people that make mandalas. The mandalas with the dots on the rocks. Do you know what I'm talking about? So you can buy these in lots of different shapes and sizes. Not shapes and sizes, just different sizes, Lindsay. Let's go back to the tiny one. I do like the tiny one the best. I was going to splatter this, but then I thought, let's try these. I haven't used these in a long time. Do you like them? Do you like this idea? I think it's called a stylist. Stylus? I don't know. Let's go back to the big guy. I do like the big one. Pretty cool. Just hard because it's lumpy bumpy on this side. So they're not going down as nicely as they should. What do you think? Oops, that one didn't come out at all. Should I still splatter? Maybe. It's maybe not an exact 8x8, you guys. Let's use our luminescent starry colors. And we'll splatter, well, with this opalescent-y white. But my water is blue, so it's going to come out as blue, but it's okay. It's by Dylusions, Carmen, or whoever's looking for it. Dylusions. It's a Dylusions creative journal. I'm going to be really sad when it's done. I'm going to miss it. Almost done with this color. I got to go to the dentist this morning. Did I already say that? I don't really mind going to the dentist. I do mind because my gums are kind of bleeding again. Because I haven't been good with taking care of my teeth since I have been hospitalized. You know, sometimes you just let things fall by the wayside. Let's try some big dots. There we go. All right, well, this will dry. You're not going to see it as much until it dries. So these are the Gansai Tombay Starry colors. Let's try to blow dry it. What time is it? Oh, we're still okay. My appointment's at 10. And those are the sparkly, like, pearlescent-y, opalescent-y colors. So hopefully they dry opalescent-y. I do like the white dots in there too, though, with the acrylic. Kind of a fun little plethora of dotness. And we did channel William Shatner and Neil deGrasse Tyson. I also like Neil deGrasse Tyson because not only is he smart, but he's funny. Like, he's got it all going on. I like him. But I also like Carl Sagan, and he was about as dry as they come. I think he died way before his time. So many young people are dying lately, like 40, 50. Makes me really nervous. Okay, well, it's not totally dry yet, but I'm not going to shut the book either. Let me hold it up. Can you see our luminescent-y dots? I think you can. You can probably see them better on the purple and the dark blue. But there's lots of dots. Lots of dots. And I could go back in and sprinkle it more because you can get those dots on your trees and have it look like snow, and that's okay. Snow's good. So we have study nature, love nature, stay close to nature, it will never fail you. And that is a true damn fact, right? As long as we take care of it, it won't ever fail us. I think I am going to try this. Hang on. I'm going to water my acrylic down and just put some white on the trees. Get a little snowy action. That's much better. Yeah, I wanted science to be fun when I was in college. But unfortunately, the teacher that I had signed up for, who was just a, uh-oh, I don't want that there. Oh, no. Well, we'll kind of make that a meteor. Or a star. Anyway, the teacher that I signed up for, who was just a regular average Joe, either got sick or went on maternity leave or something. So they got us a teacher from Caltech. And that was no fun at all. I did not want to take classes from that person. I wanted to take astronomy from somebody who could explain it to me as just a normal Joe, you know. But instead I had a full semester, actually 2, because I signed up for it again, and again it was the same bad teacher from Caltech trying to teach us peons about astronomy. And it didn't work out real well. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty now. Look at how pretty the trees are. When it dries, it's going to be amazing. There's snow all over them. I love it. Okay. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, just leave it. All right, you guys. Oh, my phone is covered with dots. My computer is covered with dots. They're everywhere. These white dots are everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to take a picture of this and hopefully it shows up, but it's really pretty. I hope you can see all the whiteness. Can you? It's really pretty. And that's acrylic paint, just with a little bit of water in it. All right. Have a really good day, you guys. I got to go wash my hands before I go to the dentist. Look. Everything on my desk is covered with white paint. Everything. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. What's our prompt tomorrow? Tomorrow is window. My favorite journey is looking out the window. Edward Gorey. I love Edward Gorey. Awesome. These have been really fun. All right. Have a good day, you guys. I love you. I'll see you later. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.